In this video, we're going to look at how you can sell pre-recorded videos, audio files, PDFs, courses, or even set up physical items to sell within your OfferingTree site. To access this, head over to Store under Payments, and then you'll be able to add sections as well as different store items to your store. Think about these sections as different categories for your products. So maybe you have meditations, you have yoga classes, dance classes, or maybe you have accessories, merch, props, etc. And you can create those sections here as well. When you're adding a section, you can give it a name. You can show the title if you want. It doesn't have to show on your public store page either. You can publish this section or keep it unpublished until you basically finish and add all of the items within this store section. And then you can also decide if you want a expand view. So this means that there will be more details about each store item. And if you keep it unchecked, it will make it a little bit more cohesive and easier for your clients to see. I'm going to create two sections. One of them is going to be physical items where we are selling products or merch or different kind of props. And the other section will be all about online content like videos, PDFs, downloadables, etc. Once you have created your sections, you can actually move them to a different order and making sure that the ones you want to show on top will be there as well. So with your physical item store section, you can actually decide if you want to publish it from here as well. You can add an item and you can edit it or delete it. So let's add a physical item to this. Let's say we are selling some yoga blocks. And the call to action can be also edited to buy. If you are leasing it out, maybe it would be rent, etc. So maybe you would change this call to action as well. Then you can write a short description and you can also edit the image. You can upload your own, or you can also choose from stock images. Once you have added these details, you can decide if this is a digital content or it is a physical good. So this is going to be a physical good. Your digital content is your videos, downloadables, etc., like a course. This is actually something people can purchase. You can also decide if this requires a waiver. This one doesn't. It's usually more for online content. So for example, if clients are self-practicing some of the movements, obviously you might want to create a waiver specific to that. Then you can also add your payment settings. It could be a fixed price or a tiered price, and you can, if you're on that plan, create a payment plan as well. You can choose to accept online payments, or you can also uncheck this and simply ask for payment when they next visit your business or send them an invoice. You can also create tags and tag these items, both physical goods or digital content. This could be really useful for filtering for your clients later on, as well as for you to easily access different kind of items within your store. Then you can add access controls that maybe membership holders or package holders can access this, or only available for package holders and membership holders. Now, this is usually more useful for our digital content rather than a physical store item, because that way they would access that. This is where you can also limit access. What this means is that instead of selling it, you're renting this out for a period and then they will have to bring it back to your studio or return it. This could work well with digital content as well. Good thing about the physical goods is that you can actually create an inventory that tells you how many you have in stock. So maybe you have a limited amount and you're only selling 10 yoga blocks. Let's say these 10 actually differ a little bit in color or texture, so you want to also show that with your variety for your products. But before we do that, we need to save this product as well. And then now we have the yoga blocks available. It shows that this is a physical good, the price, it's not published yet, and if you have anyone purchase this, it will show up under here at details. And then within actions, you can edit, delete, duplicate, or share this item. So let's go back and try to add our inventory. So You can add your variant here now. Let's say you have a cork yoga block, 4 of those out of the 10, so you can save that. Since we have 10 of these items, you can add 6 more. So the next variant would be, and the 6 remaining will be black yoga blocks as well, and you can save that too. Once you have updated this, you can save the item again. And then if we publish this, share it with your clients, there will be the yoga blocks and they can choose the variant when they are ready to purchase. So let's say they want to purchase the cork ones, then they can click on buy, fill out their name, and then pay for it as usual. Now let's add a online content. So it's the same steps. You're going to add an item, give it a name, title, etc. But instead of physical goods, it's going to stay on the digital content option. In this example, our digital content is going to be a 10-minute guided meditation. This is available for 30 days, or they can access it unlimited times through a membership. So to set this up, the beginning is the same, but then we're going to change it to limited time access only, either 1 month, or you can change it to the 30 days if you want to go with that period. And then you can choose to allow membership packages, or if this is maybe an add-on to an existing package, a membership, and no one else can access, it's like an extra part or feature of a membership, then you would choose only available for memberships. And then you can also set this up to all memberships or package holders, or you want to choose your specific memberships and packages. Now, if you don't have a membership, you'll have to create one. If you have a package, you can use it as well. And then you can also decide how many credits will apply from that package or membership to access this item. Once you've set this up, you can save this and add your content. Now, within your store item, you can create modules, almost like chapters, and you can just simply add the content as well. If you create a module, you add the title, and then you can add your content within that module. For this one, we don't need a module. We're just simply going to create the item, and it is going to be like a page builder, but you can decide right away what type of file you're going to add to this item. So in this example, we want to add an audio, unless maybe your meditation also has a video guide, but in this one, it's going to be an audio. The good thing of this is that it's already giving you a little bit of a guidance of how to set this up, but you can give it a title, so it will be that same title as your store item. If you had different modules, you can actually choose options here as well, but we don't have any. You can also change the content type if you accidentally clicked on a different type, and then you can edit your page style just like you would do with any custom page as well. Then here you'll have to change the audio title again. And this is where you would drop in or add your audio file by simply clicking on the pencil. You can upload it here, or if you already have some store files existing, you can add that from here, or you can also bring it in from your site files. So let's upload one now. You can see the progress here of the item being uploaded. Once you've done, you can click on it and it will bring it into your store items. You can see it here. You can also make this optional for your clients to download it if you want to give them that access. Since this is a rental, we don't really want to allow them to download it and have access to it. And you can also render the file as well. Then you can write a little explanation of this, and you can also change anything and add more building blocks to this store item as well. So in this one, you could possibly add some text, images, maybe a guide or frequently asked questions, building it as like a custom page. And then once you've done this, you can save the content. It's updated. You can go back and you can see your 10-minute meditation with that little icon showing that this is an audio file. And you can add your next file within this as well. Now, if you're creating a course, you would probably create your modules and multiple content as well. But this is a single 10-minute meditation. We can just simply keep one item within this store item. When you share this with your clients, they have the call to action to rent, and they can simply fill out again everything and purchase it as described. But it also shows what's included in your store item. Your OfferingTree site comes with a store page automatically. So when you open this up, and since we have only published the physical item, that's the only thing that will show up here. If we go back to our store and then also publish this online content, I only published the actual section, not the item. So if I refresh this, it still won't show up. But if I also publish this meditation and refresh the online store, then this will show up as well. This online store will look like this, and you can also have that search bar looking for specific keywords. You can also edit this store page like any other custom page on your site. So when you see that store, you can edit. You can change the SEO title, the description, the way it looks. The only thing you are not able to change is the page URL. But if you want to create a separate members only access store section or page, then you can always add the different store sections into your new custom page. So you can add a specific item, or you can add that section that you want to highlight. So if you have just an on-demand library and you want to showcase that, then you can create a brand new page with your own custom page link and then add that store section as well. If you host your website somewhere else, then you can also embed your store into that site. There are some guides here on how to do so. You can also embed just specific items as well.